Hello, my name is Marc LeClerc. I'm NoviFlow's Vice President of Strategy and Marketing. NoviFlow is a producer of high-performance, fully programmable forwarding planes using SDN protocols such as OpenFlow, gRPC, and very soon P4 runtime. The innovation that we are demonstrating at MEF this year is our CyberMapper Threat Intelligence Gateway. CyberMapper takes SDN forwarding planes and makes them accelerate and scale cybersecurity applications. So what we're doing in terms of a demo is showing exactly that principle. Here I have a typical network setup, which is these 8 Raspberry Pis over here are running the Bro security stack. This Raspberry Pi is running the CyberMapper application, and we have a traffic generator and traffic receiver. And so what we see on the screen are the results of all of this. Now, you can ask yourself the question, how do I use SDN to improve cybersecurity? Well, there are two major factors affecting cybersecurity these days. The huge increase in traffic volume that most people are experiencing in their networks, and secondly, the trend to virtualization, which has displaced how you are using DPI functionalities in networks. So we use SDN forwarding planes to be able to optimize both of these processes. And so in the example here, if we look at the screen, I will turn on the filtering. And so that first stage is essentially implementing whitelist and blacklist. What the whitelist does is it takes all of the traffic that you know is safe and it simply forwards it into the network. That way it never goes to the security stack. So that immediately saves a lot of capacity. Up to 40 or 50% of your network capacity will be forwarded directly into the network by using the strategy from the switch, as opposed to doing it inside the security stack. This also has a second benefit, that it reduces latency for all that traffic. Also, with the blacklisted traffic, that's dropped immediately and never enters the network. Again, that traffic doesn't end up creating any type of a burden on your security stack, reducing again the need for so many servers. Then the second stage of the solution is load balancing. And a problem with load balancing in cybersecurity is that load balancing itself tends to wipe out the stateful information that DPI engines use to determine what is a threat and what is okay. So by using an SDN technique, we can avoid the rehashing of load balancing, and thereby we preserve all of the stateful information. So again, as an example, if I show on the screen here, I will turn off one of the servers as if it went down. And what happened is there were 32 hash functions that were going to the server. Well, now, instead of rehashing, all we do is we distribute the load by changing the destination port in an SDN table. So we do not rehash. All of the traffic that was going to the remaining servers continues to go there, but 5 of the hashes now are going to port 15, 5 of them are going to port 17, 4 are going to port 21, and so on. So this has the advantage, since we didn't rehash, that we preserve the security of the network. And by the way, when we do the reverse, let's say we bring the server back up, what will happen is we don't rehash again, we just restore the original table entries to point to those destinations. By the way, we can use this mechanism as well to implement completely dynamic scalability of security solutions, and we're working with partners such as Fortinet that are providing security stacks that take advantage of CyberMapper to be able to accelerate and to scale more dynamically. And that's our innovation.